Hi friends, welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Thank you so much for coming back if you've been here before. Today we are going to do a pick a card reading, and this is the winner of the last poll. So this is going to be who is coming your way. So a bit of a disclaimer, this is a love reading, but it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. So we are looking at what person are you going to be meeting and kind of like the role that this person is going to play in your life, but it's not exclusive to a romantic partner. So we have three options today. Option number one is going to be the Emperor card from the Lightseer's Tarot deck. Option number two is this Empress card from the Mythos Tarot deck. And option number three is another Emperor card, and this one is from the Addams family tarot deck. So pause the video if you need to. Ask yourself which pile or maybe piles have a message for you. And let's talk about what exactly this reading is going to cover. So for this reading, we are going to kick off by looking at the energy of the two people involved. So we're going to look at your energy. We're going to look at the energy of the person coming in for you. So who exactly are you and who exactly is this person coming in? We are going to look at the connecting energies. So how do you two connect? What do you have in common? What connects you to one another? We will then jump into the signs and synchronicities that you will see and receive before you meet each other. We are going to look at their intentions. And when I talk about their intentions, I'm mainly looking at, once they meet you, what are their intentions towards you? What's going on? What's the plan, right? Once you meet, once you connect to this person, what will their true intentions be? We will look at how this person will be important in your life and how you will be important in their life. We are going to look at what you will experience together, and we are going to close the reading out by getting advice and information for you, my viewer. So if this sounds like something that you are interested in, stay tuned. If this is where you leave me, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you around here soon. But let's jump into the actual reading. Hello, pile number one. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be your reading if you were drawn to the Emperor card from the Lightseer's Tarot deck. I'm going to place that right over there. Is it going to stay? Yes, it is. Okay, so as a reminder, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. You know yourself best. If it does not fit, do not force it to fit. I also did a reading breakdown at the beginning, just explaining exactly what we are going to look at during this reading. I highly suggest that you check that out. That way you know if this reading aligns with what you are currently looking for. And we are going to get started by looking at your current energy and the current energy of this person that you're going to be meeting, just to help you confirm if you have chosen the right pile for yourself. So my intention is that you, my viewer, are on the left and that the person coming in for you is on the right. It could be that the energies are flip-flopped, but if this doesn't sound like you and this doesn't sound like you, try picking a different pile because the rest of it probably will not resonate for you. And that's okay. So try choosing a different pile if that's the case. But let's take a look at person number one. Okay, we have the Cosmic Egg. We have this Neptune in the second house, Taurus, I have energy. Struggles with material possessions, innately intuitive, generous, naive, unrealistic, struggles with boundaries, low self-worth, can't hold on to money, compassionate, poor money decisions, plagued by money problems. When spiritually aligned with your higher self, you can master the ability to intuitively create abundance and wealth. And we're going to talk about that, so don't get nervous. And then we also have unconditional. Wow. That's a beautiful card. I don't pull that one often. And then for person number two, we have, the Panther. And we also have Uranus in the second house with Taurus I have. Ooh, Taurus energy on both sides. And this one says grounding your personal values, inventive, unconventional, resource use, off balance values, survival instinct, eccentric career, erratic gains and losses, self employed, past life material loss. Push to define your internal values on a basis of morality. Erratic material losses and gains can teach you the importance of these values and stability. And then finally, we have intuition. You know what's interesting, pile number one? There's a lot of mirroring happening between you and the person that's coming in for you. Now, I know these two cards have the good, the bad, and the ugly, I guess you can say, but we're going to talk about exactly what that means in the scheme of like, what does this mean as to who these two people are? We're going to start by talking about the cosmic egg person. So I'm going to mention the zodiac signs for each person because I know that you all enjoy that. Take it as extra confirmation. But if those are not your signs, it doesn't mean that it's not your reading. It's just extra confirmation. So for my cosmic egg, in this deck, the cosmic egg is a spirit card. So it means all of the zodiac signs are represented. So we have a water, air, fire, and earth represented. So all 12 are represented by the cosmic egg. We do have Neptune in the second house of Taurus with that second card being there. And we have a bit of water energy. So I would say all signs represented with an emphasis on water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a little bit of earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, especially some Taurus energy for both of these people. But we'll talk about this person when we get there. So who is my cosmic egg person? First and foremost, the cosmic egg person is someone who is very spiritual and someone who truly values their connection to the universe, their connection to spirit. I would say that this cosmic egg person is someone who is quite in tune with oneness consciousness. I think this is also somebody who is quite, I would say, a bit of an old soul, and also somebody who has lived quite a few lives, but also somebody who has lived quite a few spiritual lives. So this could be somebody who has had lives as a high priestess. This could be somebody who has had lifetimes doing spiritual work in any of the spiritual professions, but also experiencing spiritual growth. And I think that the cosmic egg person is also somebody who is a bit introverted, who is a bit kind of keeping to themselves. But I also think that this is somebody who cares deeply and loves others very, very deeply. This cosmic egg person is someone who is constantly working on self-improvement. I would not be surprised if this cosmic egg person is constantly looking to improve their understanding of self, their understanding of spirit, and understanding of spiritual law. This is someone who wants to be better, and I think that this is somebody who has gone through more than one dark night of the soul, and I also think that this is someone who is constantly working on their belief systems and constantly working on almost like breakthroughs on breaking through any limitations that they perceive for themselves and any limitations and obstacles that get in their way. I would also say I think the cosmic egg person has struggled when it comes to almost like fitting in or keeping up. This feels like somebody who may identify as like the black sheep of the family, or somebody who sometimes feels left out, because I feel like the cosmic egg person can see things for what they are. And this is somebody who is very good at reading energy. And because of that, I think they are awakened to things that other people around them may not be aware of. So sometimes it may feel like, why does it take me so long to get to certain areas? Or why can't people see what I see? The cosmic egg person is somebody that is very good at reading energy, especially when it comes to reading other people's energies. And I do think there is a level of this cosmic egg person feeling a bit lonely at times or a bit misunderstood by others. But it's really because, and I'm not just saying this, it's really because this cosmic egg person just is awakened at a higher level than most people. And I also think that this cosmic egg person can read energy more clearly than the average person. So sometimes life can feel a bit lonely. Life can feel like, why can't other people see what I see? Why can't other people recognize what I can recognize? And one thing I will say about the cosmic egg person is that they are definitely seeking more peace and balance and harmony in their lives. And they are seeking more connection in life in general. Like, this is somebody who really values relationships and connections. And I also think that this is somebody who really understands the workings of spiritual laws, but also how things unfold and almost like the higher picture, the higher vision that can unfold in our lives. I would say the cosmic egg person can be very good at identifying patterns as well. And one thing about this cosmic egg person is that this is somebody who cares deeply. This is someone who desires connection at a very deep level. And I think that this cosmic egg person is constantly seeking to feel that connection, to feel that deep connection. I would not be surprised if this person has heavy Cancer or Scorpio energy in their birth chart to some degree. Like, they could have some planets, they could have a stellium. There's something about like very strong. This person could have like a Venus in Scorpio, Venus in Cancer, Lilith in Cancer, Lilith in Scorpio. Scorpio or Cancer in the 7th house is coming through. There's something about the way that this person wants to connect and experience relationships and the intensity at which they want to connect and experience relationships. Like, this is somebody who is all in. This is somebody who not only desires unconditional love and unconditional acceptance, but this is somebody who is very good at showing up and providing that. And I think that's why this card of, Neptune in the 2nd house is there, or it could be Neptune in Taurus. Because I think this is somebody who is more focused on their spiritual life, and it's easier for this person to understand spirituality than it is for this person to understand kind of the materialism and connect to materialistic pursuits. And if you are the cosmic egg person and you do have like Neptune in the 2nd house, wherever Neptune is at, there can be almost like a smoke and mirror energy. So if it is in the 2nd house, when it comes to, manifesting wealth, when it comes to money and self-worth, there can be a level of just self-doubt and not being able to see things clearly. Wherever Neptune is at in your chart, there's that level of just smoke and mirrors where it's just unclear and it takes a little bit of time to work through that area and to build up the confidence in whatever house it's in that almost that stage of your life, right? If it's the 2nd house, we're talking about material worth, but also just self-worth, right? If we're talking in the 7th house, it could be relationships and relating to others on one-to-one basis. So I think that the cosmic egg person is incredibly intuitive, but sometimes struggles when it comes to transferring that intuition into more tangible material spaces, if you will. But I want to talk about this Panther person. So the Panther in this deck represents fire energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, very heavily represented here. We have Uranus, and we have Uranus in the second house, or Taurus. So we have Aquarius being represented here, and we have water energy being represented here with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this is another one where we have pretty much everything being represented. So who is this person coming in for you? This is somebody who operates from the divine masculine. And that doesn't necessarily mean that this is somebody who is a masculine, but I think that this person, regardless of gender, does operate from the divine masculine. And this is somebody who refuses to be stagnant. This is somebody who refuses to remain in the same energy. So you both have a lot in common. I think the way that you go about things can be very different, but I think the overall energies are very similar. This Panther person is somebody who is constantly purging, growing, evolving, just like the cosmic egg person. This Panther person is also somebody who is very brave, somebody who is very willing to face their fears, and somebody who is very willing to try something new, especially if it means growth and evolution on their journey. This Panther person can be a bit almost like blunt in their approach, and this can be somebody who kind of comes across as like very aggressive, not in a scary way, but this is somebody who is very direct and to the point. This is somebody who is not afraid to speak about what they want, what they desire. This person can absolutely go after what they want. And what's interesting here is that I feel like these two kind of complement one another. It's almost like the yin and the yang energy coming together. And one thing about this Panther person is that this Panther person knows what they want, and a lot of what they want has to do with tangible and material items. And part of what they are here to do is to bring new ideas and new ways of doing things into the world. I would not be surprised if this Panther person does something very innovative for work. At the very least, they have very innovative ideas. They are very creative. They are always willing to explore and try something new. And I also think that this Panther person is very instinctual. They're very good at reading energies, just like the cosmic egg person. But I think that the cosmic egg person sometimes struggles when it comes to having the confidence to trust what they receive, whereas the Panther is very instinctual. They kind of receive the energy, they trust themselves, and they go full speed ahead. This Panther person is also very loyal when they are committed. When they are all in, they're all the way in. But the Panther person is also somebody who is not afraid to get rid of or walk away from something that is not working for them. So this could be somebody who is very restless, who has kind of self-destructive tendencies, especially if they know something is not good for them. Whereas some people may try to hold on and keep trying to make something work and figure it out. This Panther person can absolutely say, this isn't working for me, so I am going to choose a different path and I am going to walk away. This is somebody who has a good amount of confidence. This is somebody who knows their self-worth. And this is somebody who is very respectful and honest. But I also think that this Panther person can be uncomfortable at times within their own skin. And I think this is also somebody that can be uncomfortable when things are just when things aren't exciting, when there is no adventure, this is somebody who is seeking adventure, who is seeking excitement, and somebody who can be quite spontaneous. But the thing about the Panther is very wise. And the Panther is always looking to experience something even better. And I think that these two have that in common. I would not be surprised, pile number one, if for some of you this is a romantic situation where this is kind of like a divine counterpart. For others of you, though this would be a few of you, I could see this being like a mentor or a business partner, some sort of collaboration here. But one thing about the Panther is that the Panther does experience very high highs and sometimes very low lows, especially when it comes to their view of self and what it is that even like their money, they can experience like very high gains, and sometimes like they will experience losses, because that Uranus in the second house does point to that. But they're always able to pick themselves up and move forward. That's one thing that's coming through here. Like this person, no matter what, they're picking themselves up and they're moving forward. And I think that's true for both of these people. Let's take a look at, if I can pick these up, let's take a look at the connecting energies between these two. So what is going to connect these two? Woman holding a heart. Yeah, for some of you, this is going to be, I would be surprised if for most of you, this isn't like a romantic situation. Let's see what else we have here. An appreciation. Yeah. And 1 + 5 is 6, and 6 is the number of relationships, connections. And then for 44, 4 + 4, numerology, 8 is the number of manifestation. So I think what brings these two together and what connects these two is admiration, love. There's a lot of passion here. There's chemistry between these two. Even if it's not romantic in nature, there is a lot of chemistry here. And I think there is a mutual respect and understanding and appreciation for one another. As I said, I think for most of you, pile number one, this has the potential to be a romantic situation, like a romantic partner, somebody that can be a life partner, somebody that is a divine counterpart, somebody that has the potential to be romantic, whatever label you want to give it. But for many of you, this is going to be romantic in nature. At the very least, though, even if this doesn't become something romantic, there is a lot of love, there is a lot of mutual respect, a lot of appreciation, a lot of chemistry, a lot of passion between these two. And part of what is going to ground this together is going to be a heart connection. It's feelings. Feelings is what connects these two. Feelings is what keeps the connection flowing, what keeps the connection going. So this doesn't necessarily, like, even if this is a business partner for some of you, this doesn't feel like it's, you know, we're not friends, we're just business partners. This feels like this becomes almost like somebody that is so important in my life because there is such a strong connection. And for some of you, it could very well be that this is a connection where it is romantic and there's also a level of let's build a business together, let's build a legacy together that's coming through here. And I also want to mention the second house being here for both sides. It is describing who both of these people are, but I think that through this connection, there will be a boost in self-confidence, self-worth. And I also think that this is two people that are going to come together where you connecting to this person is going to boost your self-confidence, your self-worth, and vice versa. And I'll also say, I think that both of these people need to know what they are worth in order to connect to this other person. Let's take a look at the signs and synchronicities that are going to pop up before you meet this person, as you get ready to meet this person. The Hierophant. Four of Wands. And then Three of Wands. Okay. So here's the thing. Where do I put this? When you're pile number 1, I'm figuring out for the first time how I want this to look. So I'm going to put that there. Here's the thing. Pile number 1. The signs and synchronicities that you are going to notice when you are about to meet this person, a lot of it is going to be internal. Because whether you are the cosmic egg person or the panther person, you're very intuitive, you're very instinctual. One thing about these two is that they are plugged in. I would honestly say these two have so much in common, where this feels like the divine feminine and this feels like the divine masculine. I said this earlier, the yin and yang. And for some of you, this is going to be a divine counterpart. So a lot of what you are going to notice when you are about to meet this person is an inner knowing. And I think for my pile number 1s, if this is romantic, you already know that there's somebody out there for you. It's almost like I know that I'm meant to meet my person. I know that there's somebody out there for me. And I know that at some point in my life, I'm going to meet them. And this almost feels like a given. Like this isn't somebody that is something that you may doubt. This feels like something that you are very sure of. Something that you have maybe known your entire life. If that's the case, part of what you are going to notice, part of the signs and synchronicities before you meet this person, is that sense of knowing, that intuition is going to grow and it's going to become more prevalent. You may even start to feel like they're going to show up sooner, like it's coming, it's happening very soon type of feeling. For some of you, part of this is going to be you are going to dream of this person. You may feel their presence throughout your day. You may find yourself daydreaming about this person. You may start to kind of imagine what they're going to look like. You may start to notice specific scents about this person. Like maybe you get a whiff of a smell and it's like, wait, where's that coming from? And intuitively, you know it's that this person is coming in. There's almost this trust and this knowing that this person is coming in. And I also think that for some of you, you will be actively or have been actively manifesting this person, where you are going to start to notice that feeling of this is happening. It's coming very soon. You may also be guided to go to certain places or to take a different way home, to try a different place, to put yourself maybe to take a class, whatever it is, trusting that intuition. Because I think that for this group, it's almost like your spidey senses are going to be going off the walls of like, this is what we need to do, or this is coming very soon. So listening to that is going to be very important. And I also feel like for this group, you're going to see an elevation in your mood and an elevation in your energy field when your person is coming near. It feels like there is a boost. Things feel lighter. Things feel good. You feel their presence coming in. You feel their energy coming in. And you are feeling very good about this. And I also think that what is going to be happening for you is also going to be happening for your person, the person coming in. And I would not be surprised if after you meet, you kind of talk it out with them and you both notice that you were experiencing the same thing. For many of you, you're going to meet this person either in spring or summer, or at the very least, it feels like it's a sunny day or there's something about the weather that is very beautiful when you meet this person. Some of you are going to be receiving messages through songs where it may feel like the song is trying to communicate something to you. The song is trying to say something to you about you connecting with this person. So it's almost like if you're thinking about something, you may hear a song and it's almost like answering you directly. That's also something that's going to start to happen when you are about to meet this person. But let's take a look at what is going to be their intention once you all meet. Four of Wands twice. I was going to say, no, I just saw the Four of Wands. The Star. Wow. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Pile number one, I would be surprised if for most of you, this isn't somebody who is romantic in nature, because there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of feeling here. There's a lot of passion, chemistry, all those things. But let's talk about their intentions once they meet you, once you connect to this person. What is going to be their intentions for you? First and foremost, for some of you, their intention is going to be to quite literally marry you. We do have the Four of Wands here. That is the card of marriage. But I think it's so much more than that. I think that this person is going to want to enjoy their time with you. I think this person is going to want to build something with you. And for some of you, I said for a few of you, this could very well be somebody that comes in and there's some sort of collaboration, whether it's we are business partner, we are creating something, there's some sort of collaboration. If this is not romantic, but I think for most of you, this is romantic. And then there may be a collaboration, something that you build together on top of that. But pile number one, their intention is going to be to just enjoy their time with you, to build something with you. This person wants to set foundations with you. This person wants you to be happy. This person wants to be happy with you. Like, it just feels like, let's go do some activities together. Let's build something together. There is a very beautiful, deep soul connection that you both share that I think that this person is not only going to identify, but I think that this person is going to want to further develop. This person also wants to offer you, it's almost like they want to offer you the world. They want to offer you the best, and they want you to be happy. With the Star card being here, this person wants you, their intention is going to be to show you that you are one of the best things that has happened in their life, and they want you to feel loved, cared for, cherished. This person wants you to understand everything that you mean to them. And again, part of the connecting energies that we had for this group was appreciation and woman holding a heart. So there is that appreciation, like this person wants you to know that they appreciate you, that they cherish you, that they enjoy spending time with you. But for some of you, with that Four of Wands being here, it could quite well mean like they want to marry you. But this could also be like they want to build something with you. They want to reach a milestone with you in some way. But their intentions, I mean, we have the Four of Wands, the Star, the Queen of Pentacles. Their intentions is very good, but also they want something lasting. We have the Queen of Pentacles. They want to build something that is going to last. I think this person also wants to provide for you in some way. Like they definitely want to give to you in some way. And a lot of what this person wants to give to you, pile number one, is happiness. It's joy. It's that deep connection with one another. For some of you, I'm hearing this person is going to want to help you heal your heart. Heal from trauma, heal from past experiences. They want the best for you. Regardless of who they're going to be in your life, they want the best for you. Let's take a look at how will this person be important in your life and how you're going to be important in their life. So we're going to start with how this person that's coming in for you is going to be important in your life. Seven of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Five of Cups. Whew. It's very interesting because my intention for this group is that you're on the left. So if you are the cosmic egg person, this message really makes sense. part of how this person is going to be important in your life is they're going to come in, and this person is going to be very patient. And I think that this person is not only going to be patient with you, but they're going to be patient with the unfolding of the connection itself. There's something very nurturing about this person and very welcoming. And this is somebody who is going to really invest body, mind, and spirit into this connection, into this relationship. And this is also somebody who I think is going to really make you feel seen, make you feel heard, make you feel appreciated, and make you feel loved. And I'm almost wondering if when you connect to this person, there's almost like this level of you either being closed off or you being in a place where you cannot see the beauty of who you are and your worth. And remember, the second house here showed up for both of you. And the second house does have to do with material items, but it also has to do with our worth, with how we see ourselves, our confidence, our self-worth. And this feels like this person is going to be important in your life because it's like a turning point. This is somebody who is coming in and almost turning your life around, and almost it's almost like life altering, life changing. And I think it's going to be in a very good way because I think this person is going to help you almost come out of a very difficult period. And this isn't to say that this person is like healing you, right? I do think relationships can help us heal, but I think it's ultimately up to us to show up and do the work. But it's almost like this person helps you see the world from a different perspective and helps you experience the world in a different perspective. This person is going to bring in a lot of beauty to your life, but it's not like they're doing the work for you. They are helping you do the work and helping you, give you the boost and almost like the confidence. It's almost like this person becomes your cheerleader, where they're saying like, I see all that you can be and all that you are and all that you will be. And I'm here cheering you on. I am here holding space for that. And I'm not doing it for you. For some of you, you don't always have people who see you for who you are and who appreciate you for who you are. And this person is going to be important because that's exactly what they're going to be able to do. And it's almost like they can lend you their strength and vice versa. Because I said that these two are divine counterparts in some way. These two mirror each other in some way. But this person is coming in, and it's like they are going to help you on your journey, and they are going to walk with you on your journey. And it's like you are going to feel like you are on the right track, like you are where you belong. And you get to walk alongside each other. And that's beautiful. And I also feel like there's a level of feeling safe, especially with this 5 of Cups being here. Because for some of you, you have experienced disappointment. You have had to grieve the loss of something or someone or a dream. And when this person comes in, it's like, I am here and I am what you need, what you want, and I'm holding your hand as we walk this journey together. And as we move through and towards what is meant for both of us together. there's a lot of healing and a lot of releasing that comes up for both of you. And that's how this person is going to be important in your life, and what they're going to bring to your life. Let's take a look at how you will be important in their life. Whoo, the Sun. Wow. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. You're going to change their life for the better. King of Swords. Pile number 1, you're going to change each other's life for the better, but when it comes to how you will be important in their life, there's going to be a time for this person where it's like before I met my pile number 1 and then after I met pile number 1. And if you are the cosmic egg person and the person you're going to meet is the Panther, I think part of this is you helping them slow down and you helping them enjoy the present moment. These two are going to enjoy their connection, but when it comes to how you will be important in their life, you are going to give this person almost a... I want to be very careful by saying this. Because I don't want to word this in a way that sounds like codependent in an unhealthy degree. But it almost feels like you show this person that there's more to life than what they thought. Because I think that if you are the cosmic egg, and I think for most of you that's exactly how that's going to work out, where you are the cosmic egg and your person is the Panther, it's almost like the Panther was so focused on work and on the material and on achieving and getting things done that they were forgetting the importance of slowing down, the importance of enjoying life, the importance of the small things, right? And it feels like you're going to be important in their life because you are going to absolutely change the trajectory of their life. And not because it's something that you're doing on purpose or because you are changing them in any way, but because through meeting you, they are going to realize that the way they were going about things and how they were approaching life was not necessarily what was right for them. And this is somebody who is going to look at the information that they had before and understand that they have now received new information and that they are now going to approach things in a new and different way. So you are going to be important in each other's lives because you are going to change the trajectory. It's going to be in different ways. But for both of you, this feels very life-altering. And again, I do feel for this group, for most of you, this is going to be a romantic partner. This may even be like a life partner, a spouse, something along those lines. You're going to change this person's outlook and understanding. That's how you're going to be important in their life. Let's take a look at what you're going to experience together. 6 of Cups. Okay. I love that. 2 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. Yeah, okay. Pile number 1, for most of you, this is going to be romantic in nature. So what you're going to experience together is there's going to be a lot of healing here. I think for both of you, there's going to be inner child healing that happens as a result of the connection, as a result of the relationship, as a result of knowing one another. Whatever you decide to build together, that is up to you, but I think there's going to be a lot of healing. This is a soulmate. I want to emphasize this for this group. This is a soulmate. This is somebody that you are going to have a soulmate connection with. This is somebody who's going to get you at a deep level. You're going to get them at a deep level. This is also somebody that you are meant to meet. You are meant to connect with. What you do after that meeting, what you do after that initial connection is going to be up to all of you, free will. but I do think this is somebody that you are at the very least meant to meet and connect with. I also think that what you're going to experience together is that both of you are going to make peace with the past and build something new together. You are going to create more balance in your lives as a result of knowing one another, as a result of connecting with one another. And as I've said many times, these two are very much mirroring one another. So it feels like what the strengths are here, the strengths here are some of the weaknesses here, and the strengths here are some of the weaknesses here. So it feels like there's going to be more balance and more balance to the approach that each of you are taking through life. And this feels like something very natural, not something that is forced. This does feel like you are going to experience love, connection, oneness together. For some of you, with this 10 of Cups being here, this could be both of you building a family. If you want children, that is quite possible. This could also be the blending of families, two families coming together. If you already have children, if your person that comes in for you already has children, it could be a mix of that. But there's definitely that like family satisfaction, emotional satisfaction here, emotional fulfillment, connection, building something together that is playing out here. So I did not pick any specifically romantic cards. I do have advice for you, but for this group, I do want to pick, let me grab a deck, 1 second. Okay, pile number 1. I was not planning on doing this, but I will be doing this. I paused it, grabbed this deck really quickly. For this group, I do want to pick from this Divine Counterpart Twin Flame deck, just some information, anything that you are meant to know at this time before we get into your advice. Just because for most of you, I do think this is going to be a divine counterpart, a high-level soulmate coming in. So I just want to make sure that I give you as much information as possible. Don't tell the other piles. All right. Bottom of the deck, what did we have? Deception, mask, illusion, duplicity, look beyond the superficial. So I think this is also speaking to being authentic, right? Especially if you are the cosmic egg person, not feeling like you have to change yourself to fit in or to be accepted. Being authentic and being true to yourself as you allow time and space to connect with this person. Let's take a look here. What else do we have? Family, kids, opinions, judgment, resolve, family stress, get support. So pile number 1, for some of you, this is somebody that you have the potential to have a family with. See what we have here. Creativity, inspiration, productivity, creation, bring out the greatness within. So for those of you that are waiting to meet your person, and I would think this is all of you because you clicked on a reading that says who's headed your way. The things I say sometimes. Pile number 1. Anyways, I think doing something creative, I think having a creative outlet for your feelings, if you're feeling frustrated, something that keeps your intuition flowing, your creativity flowing, working with your third eye, working with your heart chakra can be very important. And then we have appreciation, and now we have appreciate. Your twin flame your twin appreciates you, see the blessings, practice appreciation. So for this group, having a gratitude practice in the meantime, as you allow this person to come in, is going to be important. But this is a reminder that there's going to be a lot of appreciation, a lot of connection between the two of you. Let's see what else we have for your advice. Oh, where do I want to go? Let's start here. So we have, dance. Okay. So it says, move your body to music, dance with the rhythm of life, manifest your dreams through dance. Pile number 1, make sure that you remain flexible. Body movement can be very helpful for this group. Obviously, I am not a medical professional, so checking with your primary care physician before starting any exercise routine is a must, as you know. But making sure that you're moving your body, that you're grounding yourself. Also, dance is all about movement, flowing, surrendering, allowing yourself to go where you are being guided to go, is going to be very important. Let's see what else we have for you. Ooh, false beliefs. And it says, once the untruths that we believe about ourselves are illuminated, so are the ways that we can release the false limitations they confine us to. Pile number 1. Only take this part if it resonates. It may be time for some of you, and you'll know if this is true for you, to look at your beliefs about yourself, your worth, who you are, what you deserve, what you bring, love, relationships, connections, and really kind of explore those beliefs and see if in any way they are holding you back, or if in any way you believe something that is simply not true. And I just want to say, pile number 1, you are deserving of love. You are love. You came from love. You will return to love. And you are worthy of all that you desire. Let's see what we have here. Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. Look at this card. Some of you working with Sekhmet, Goddess Sekhmet, could be very important. And I am actually going to read from the book for this one. And this is the Lightworker Oracle. Let's see. What do we have here? If I can find it. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Pile number 1. Divine Feminine Wisdom empowers you to grow into your vision, your dreams, and the fulfillment of your life purpose. Perhaps you envision a very different life for yourself from what you are experiencing now. That Divine Feminine Wisdom reminds you that you can experience even the most extraordinary dreams as a reality if you are willing to grow into what you desire, to become what you seek. For this to happen, you are guided to let go, surrender any plans about how you can best manifest your dreams, and instead allow life to guide and nourish you through your life experiences each day. Know that the universe supports your divine destiny and is helping you become all that you are divinely meant to be. Pile number 1. That was powerful. I want to show you the invocation, and it's that. So if you want to screenshot that real quick so that you can do it on your own time. I'm sorry, I have shaky hands. I had coffee today, which I'm not supposed to. But pile number 1, that is what I have for you. Claim it in the comments. I am flexible and I am lovable. That is your affirmation for this week, pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all the things that YouTube loves that help me out so much. Share the video if you think it's worth sharing. Thank you for being here. Let me know what else you'd like to see next in the comments. Also, stay tuned for the next poll. I am sending you so much love, so many blessings, and we will talk soon. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be your reading if you were drawn to the Empress card. And this is with Goddess Hera on there. We're going to place that right over here. Hopefully it stays. So as a reminder, it's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. You know yourself best. If it does not fit, do not force it to fit. Also, I did do a reading breakdown for this reading. I highly suggest that you check that out. It'll tell you exactly what we are going to cover for this reading, and that way you'll know if this is right for you, if this is how you want to spend your time. But let's get started. So we're going to start by looking at who you are and who this person that's coming in for you is. So when I set the cards, my intention is that you're going to be on the left and your person is going to be on the right. So if this doesn't sound like you and this doesn't sound like you, it's probably not your pile. Try choosing a different pile. It is possible, though, that the energies are flip-flopped, that you can find yourself here instead of here. But let's talk about who these two people are. Person number 1 is being represented by the dragon. Then we have Mercury in the 5th house. Leo, I feel, vocally creative, engaging, communicator, impersonator, actor, witty, prankster, loves games, comfort, proud parent, overpromises, talkative, lies easily, hides intentions. Falling in love radically changes your life as your lover becomes the muse of your creative expression. You love telling stories and making people laugh. This is a new deck, and I have to say, pile number 2, these cards have the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I love them. And then we have healing. And we're going to talk about what this all means. Person number 2, let's see what we have. We have, the wolf. I have not seen the wolf in a while from this deck. And we have high strung with Mars in the 3rd house, Gemini, I think. And this one says witty, alert, energetic, glib, blunt, direct, trivial arguments, opinionated, writer, publisher, know-it-all, sarcastic, hurtful words, talented with their hands. You can passionately debate a topic you don't even care about just for argument's sake. Your confidence and penchant for learning makes you opinionated. And again, we're going to talk about what that means, so don't get scared. And then, passion. Okay. Wolf person said, I'm here. All right, so let's talk about it. So we're going to start by talking about the dragon person. Then once we're done there, we'll move into the wolf person. So with the dragon, all of the 12 zodiac signs are represented. So we have everyone represented here. We had Mercury and the 5th house in Leo there. So with Mercury, the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have fire energy there. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we have water represented, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but as I said, everyone represented because of the dragon. So let's talk about who is this dragon person, right? Who is this person? And then we'll talk about the wolf. This dragon person is someone, whenever I see the dragon, this is somebody who is very spiritual. But I also think this is somebody who is very creative. And this dragon person is someone who has a very strong third eye and a very strong inner world. This person is a visionary. This person is very creative. This person is very good at storytelling. And one thing about the dragon person is they're also, because they're so good at storytelling, sometimes they tell themselves stories and sometimes they have beliefs that are not necessarily true. This dragon person can be a bit of a procrastinator, but this dragon person can also be a perfectionist. And this dragon person is very awakened and, as I said earlier, very spiritual. So they have a deep spiritual understanding of the world around them and how that world around them works. I also think that the dragon person is very good at seeing different perspectives and seeing different points of views. So sometimes it can be very hard for the dragon to be super decisive. They can be a bit indecisive at times. The dragon person is someone who, part of their purpose in this lifetime is to offer healing to themselves, but also to other people. And one thing about the dragon is that they're always transforming. I would not be surprised if the dragon person has a snake as a spirit animal. Or this could be somebody who quite literally has a snake as a pet. Or they could be fascinated by snakes. That's coming through. It's very specific, so only take it if it resonates. But this dragon person is someone who is very powerful. And I think deep down, the dragon person knows that they are powerful. But I also think that sometimes the dragon doesn't understand just how powerful they are. And this dragon person is somebody who really cherishes connections, and somebody who loves very deeply. For some, this dragon person is either already a parent or it's something that they want to accomplish. And if that's the case, the dragon person is very protective, very loving towards their kids, or it's something that they would be. And one thing about the dragon is that the dragon is able to see beauty in every area of life. And I think that the dragon person is able to see beauty even in places that other people cannot see it. And one thing about the dragon is, because of this, the dragon can see what's possible instead of what is when it comes to certain people. And I would not be surprised if the dragon person has gotten themselves burned because they've given one too many chances to someone specific. But this dragon person, for some, they could be into yoga, or there's something about body movement, body exercise, and the way that they connect to the body. I think for the dragon, it could be very healing to work with the breath or do breath work. But this dragon person is also very intelligent. There's something about the way that the dragon communicates. And there's also something about the way the dragon uses words. If you are the dragon, you could very easily manifest through the use of words. Like if almost like spell work or just affirmations can be very, very powerful for you. But as I was saying, this dragon person is quite the healer. And I also think that this dragon person can appear to be a lot tougher than what they actually are. And for some, it's because this dragon person has had to learn how to put off almost like this mask, because they have been burned, because they have been hurt by people that they have trusted deeply. So it's almost like the dragon has reached a place where I'm going to put out a tough exterior. And what's interesting is that I think that the dragon person will be very choosy about who they choose to open up to and who they choose to talk to. Like, this is somebody who can be a bit picky. They're not going to let just anyone in. But if they trust you, I do think they do enjoy to talk, and they enjoy sharing their ideas. This dragon person is very funny. This dragon person has a lot of charisma to them. And I almost feel like the dragon is a leader without even trying to be. And what do I mean by that? Like, I think there are spaces where the dragon person is kind of looked to take the lead, even if that's not their role, even if that's not what they're seeking. And I think the dragon person can be very persuasive and this person has a lot of influence over others, but I don't think this person uses it to their advantage, and this person is very conscious of remaining ethical and acting with integrity. Now let's talk about who this person coming in for you is. So we have the wolf, and this wolf card represents the earth signs. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn represented. We have Mars energy and Gemini. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we have more fire energy with the passion card of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So who is this wolf person? First and foremost, I think what really sets this wolf person apart is how they carry themselves. And what's interesting is that I think both people in this reading carry themselves and they come across as very well put together, very powerful. These are two people where if they walk in the room, you will notice them. I think the wolf person is a bit more extroverted than the dragon person. But I also think that the wolf person is very selective about the people that they allow around them and the people that they spend their time with. And this wolf person is pretty much a caretaker. This is somebody who likes to take care of the people that they love. This is kind of somebody who's, when you think of the wolf, this is the leader of the pack. And this wolf person takes it very seriously. I do believe this wolf person has a very strong connection to their family and loved ones, especially their family. I would not be surprised if this wolf person is also a parent or wants to be at some point. And this wolf person is also very protective, I think, about people in general, especially the underdog, especially those people that are less privileged or those people that don't have enough. I would not be surprised if this wolf person works with children or the elderly. At the very least, I think this wolf person is a champion for those that have less than others. And this is somebody who cares very deeply about their community and cares very deeply about the world around them. This is not somebody who is selfish. This is somebody who is very giving, very loving. And they will put the people that they love ahead of everyone else, but they still want the best for everyone in the world. And I would not be surprised if this wolf person is a teacher for some. This person is giving teacher energy. But this wolf person is very patient. This wolf person is very much in charge of their emotions. So even if they are annoyed, if they're angry, if they're bothered, you wouldn't be able to see it. You wouldn't be able to tell just by looking at them. And I think one thing that the wolf person is working on is letting go, because I do think this is somebody who likes to be in control and somebody who may struggle at times with trying to tell other people what they have to do. But it comes from a place of love. It comes from a place of wanting the best for other people. And this wolf person, everything that they do 100%. So they are 100% in. They're very passionate. They are very dedicated. They are very invested in what it is that they care for. For some, the wolf may volunteer with some organization. There's something about this person, like they really invest their time and energy where they feel they need to. Like, this is somebody who is quite willing to say, I care deeply about X, Y, and Z, so I'm going to show up and put the time and energy and even money into that, whatever that is. And one thing that these two have in common is that they're both very intelligent and both very witty. But I think that the wolf is a bit more restless. And I think that the wolf is a bit more, you know what, that's a good word, high-strung than the dragon person. I think the dragon person is a bit more grounded than the wolf person. And one thing about the wolf person is that they always have an idea to improve upon something. So they're always looking for ways to try something new, to do something different, to make something better. And I also think that for some, the wolf can have some sort of creative outlet that they partake in, even if it's just like a hobby. And for some, this wolf could very well be a writer or enjoy writing. And for some, I'm also getting music here. There's something about both of these people and the way that they speak and the way that they communicate that is very powerful. And I also think it's something that's going to help these two connect to one another because they're going to be able to understand one another. And intellectually, these two are a match to one another. And especially for the wolf, I don't think they usually run into people that can kind of give them a run for their money. So part of what is going to be so interesting about the dragon to the wolf is that this is going to be somebody who's going to challenge and keep them interested on a mental, intellectual level. That's coming through very strongly. But let's take a look at the connecting energies for these two. So let's see what we have here. We have the 6th chakra with Archangel Metatron. And that is the 3rd eye. Yeah, there's a lot of creativity here. It's very interesting because that's the 3rd eye. I always see this dragon card as almost like the 3rd eye. And then we have the 2nd chakra, Archangel Ariel. And this is the sacral chakra. So first and foremost, these two will be connected. Like you and this person, what is going to connect you is this is a very spiritual connection. It almost feels like you are meant to meet this person to some degree. Intellectually speaking, you two are a match. And what's interesting here is that we have the 2nd chakra, which is the sacral, and we have the 6th chakra, which is the 3rd eye. And I feel like that's exactly how you two connect. Like there is that intellectual connection. There's also that creative connection. Because I think that when it comes to creativity, when it comes to your ability to communicate, and I know that would be more throat chakra, but I almost get like your ideas, your visions for the future really align with one another. But you also have a very physical connection here with the 2nd chakra being here. Like there's passion here, there's chemistry here. For some of you, this has the potential to be probably romantic in nature. We're going to get more into that as the reading goes on. But just what we have here so far, I would not be surprised if this is two people that are connecting on a romantic, physical connection, intimate connection type level. But the connecting energies here, I would not be surprised if this is a soulmate and you are connected spiritually, but you are connected through intellect, but you're also connected through the physical aspects. And I have to say, like, even if this isn't romantic, there is a level of attraction here where it can be just, you look at the person and they look at you and they can absolutely recognize like, oh, this is an attractive somebody type of energy coming through. Let's get more into this because I'm very curious. Let's look at the signs and synchronicities that you will see before you meet. So what's going to be happening? The 2 of Swords. Very interesting. The 8 of Cups. And then we have the 9 of Cups. Okay, let's talk about it. Pile number 2. So signs and synchronicities before you meet this person. First and foremost, I think you're going to feel quite overwhelmed before you meet this person. You know how sometimes you're about to meet somebody and you can kind of feel them coming and you can feel the clarity and the knowing? I almost feel like for this group, it's going to be the opposite of that, where you're just going to feel like confused. Like, I think there's a part of you that is going to be tuned in to the fact that you may be meeting somebody important, or that that something big is about to happen in your life. But at the same time, I also think for some of you, there's a level of chaos that's going to happen right before you meet this person that's actually going to make it almost a bit confusing. And what I mean by that is, before you meet this person, you're going to be in a situation where you may have to walk away from something or someone, or you may just kind of close yourself off to something or someone. And what I mean by that is, we have the Eight of Cups here. And the Eight of Cups says, I love myself enough to choose myself. I choose myself from a place of unconditional love. And even though I have invested my time and energy, especially emotionally, into this idea, belief, relationship, connection, whatever it is, I know this is no longer viable, so I'm going to walk away. And I think for some of you, when you meet this person, is almost going to be when you close yourself off. And what I mean by that is, I think for some of you, it's maybe this is a romantic partner, or maybe this is a friend that's coming in and you are trying to manifest it and it doesn't happen in your desired time frame. And you may almost decide, like, I'm done with this. I'm sick and tired of this. And guess what? I don't care. So I give up on this idea. It is what it is. I don't care. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And for some of you, it may even be a little step further where whatever, I don't care. I'm walking away. I'm not even thinking about this anymore. Bam, you meet this person. So there's a level of something unexpected, and it almost feels like it happens very, very just out of the blue, or when you least expect it. At the same time, I feel like what's going to be happening in your life is, it's almost like, I'm going to make the best out of what I do have, and I'm going to focus on what is in my life, and I'm going to enjoy what's in my life. And I'm not going to think about this thing that I wanted, or this person that I've been trying to manifest, and boom, this person comes in. So for this group, it really feels like this almost happens when you least expect it, and when you have walked away, or when you have surrendered fully to what it was that you were trying to manifest. But interestingly enough, this person is somebody that you have been manifesting. For some of you, quite actively. Let's take a look at their intentions. So once you meet this person, once you connect with them, what will their intentions... I knew that was going to happen. What will their intentions be? There we go. Hopefully that stays. You know what? It's so interesting when that happens, but I've noticed lately, every single time I'm doing a reading, at least one pile has like the same card from different decks. And that always happens. The Fool. And Death. Ooh, okay. So, pile number 2, I have to say it. For some of you, take it if it resonates, this is a blast from the past. And that actually makes sense now, because I think the signs and synchronicities are going to be, for some of you, only take it if it resonates, is actually that you choose yourself, you walk away from someone, you do what you have to do for yourself, and then this person comes back in. And I feel like for some of you, whether this is a friendship or a romantic situation where you kind of leave somebody in the past and then they kind of come back towards you, it's that level of like, I wasn't even doing it for you to change. I wasn't even doing it because I wanted you to follow me. I was just sick and tired, and that's what I did. And then eventually, it's almost like a surprise. Like, I was not expecting this person to come back. Take that if it resonates. Now, for those of you that resonate with that message, this person's intentions is to get you back into their lives and to transform the energy of the connection. So this person, if it's somebody that you know that's coming back around, what they want is a brand new beginning with you. What they want is to make things right and to transform the previous energies that you shared with one another. Now, for those of you that this is somebody completely new, you don't have any person in your past that it sounds like it's this person. What this person's intentions is going to be is very similar. What they want is a new beginning. What they want is to go on an adventure with you. But they want it to be completely different than anything that they have experienced before and anything that you have experienced before. So what this person wants is it's almost like, let's connect and let's go on this brand new adventure with one another. But let's make sure that we do so in a way that doesn't bring back any memories of the past, or that doesn't follow any patterns of things that haven't worked out for either of us in the past. So regardless of which side you're on, whether you know this person or not, what this person wants is an adventure. What this person wants is a complete new beginning with you. And what they want, I really feel like what this person wants is to enjoy themselves and make sure that you're having fun too. And that you are both choosing what is best for one another, that you are both choosing one another, and that you are leaving behind the patterns of the past that did not work, whether it's with a new person that's coming in or whether it's somebody from the past that's trying to come back in. And remember, pile number 2, you get to choose who you let in. And this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. This could be like a friend that's coming back. But if this is somebody from your past, they learned their lesson. Like, they're coming in with new energy. They're coming in to try to prove to you that they are completely different. Let's take a look at how is this person going to be important in your life? How will this person be important in your life? Oh, it's the Eight of Wands. I thought this was the Eight of Cups again. Sorry. Eight of Wands. Four of Cups. King of Cups. Okay, I have to say, I think for some of you, this is either going to be a friendship or this is going to be romantic in nature. I think for most of you, it may be romantic, but take it how it resonates. It could just be a platonic friendship as well. Pile number 2. This person is going to change your life. This person is going to be important in your life because this is a brand new adventure for both of you. And I think when this person comes into your life, or for some of you back into your life, you're going to be in this place where your world may not be as colorful as you'd like it to be. And where you may be going through a period of just frustration or a period of apathy. For some, maybe even a depressive episode where you're just you're stuck in your routine, you're doing what you're doing, but you're not really having too much fun. You're not really enjoying life. You may be doing the same old every single day, and you're not as present in your life, and you're not living your best life, I think, when you connect with this person. And it feels like this person is going to be important in your life because they're going to get things moving again. They're going to bring in excitement into your life. They're going to bring in possibility into your life. And whether this is a platonic friendship or this is somebody who's coming in with a bit more, maybe with more of a romantic energy, this person is going to want you to feel good. This person is going to want to go on adventures with you. This person is going to want to plan things with you. For some of you, you are going to travel with this person. You are going to go on dates with this person. You are going to learn new things with this person. Again, take it as it resonates for you. For some of you, it's going to be platonic. For some of you, it's going to be more on the romantic side. For some of you, it's somebody completely new. For some of you, it's going to be somebody kind of coming back in for a second chance. For those of you that have someone that want to come in for a second chance, I feel like part of the issue that you had with this person was that they were not prioritizing you, and they were not really kind of like spending time with you or prioritizing the connection, the relationship that you had, whether platonic or not. And they're going to come in and you're going to be a priority, because what this person has learned is what life is like without you. For those of you that this is somebody completely new, this person wants to do things. Like, this person wants to go on adventures. And again, I feel like travel is very possible here, like trying new restaurants, learning new things, going to a class. For some of you, like really spending time just like talking. I'm kind of seeing like wine glasses and just two people just talking, just laughing, having a good time. I'm seeing trips to like a lavender farm. I'm seeing trips to like go fruit picking. Ooh, is this apple picking? Somebody get me some apples, because listen, speaking of, I gotta check the local farm and make sure that they're doing, when they're gonna start the lavender picking and the fruit picking. Thank you, pile number 2. You've reminded me of something I need to do. But this is the vibe here. Like, they're going to change your life because they're going to bring color and excitement and spontaneity and adventure back into your life. And for someone here, I heard back kind of like in a sarcastic way. If you're just like, listen, I haven't had that in so long, this person is bringing that in brand new into your life. But they're coming in to switch it up. They're coming in to get you out of your shell. And the best part is they care. They're going to care. They're going to care about you, and they want the best for you. And it's not just going to be let's have a good time, but it's going to be somebody who is available emotionally. And here's the thing, to have a friendship, you need somebody emotionally available. To have a relationship, you need somebody emotionally available. So regardless of which this one is for you, trust your intuition. This person is going to be available, and they're going to prioritize you. I want to see what you. So how will you be important in their life? Page of Cups. Aw. 9 of Pentacles. Love it. Ace of Cups. This is beautiful. Okay. When it comes to how you're going to be important in their life, I really think you're both kind of showing up in the same way for one another, where you are both bringing excitement and where you are both bringing adventure to each other's life. But when it comes to you and this person, I think you're going to bring in a lot of emotions. Like, you're going to stir up a lot of emotions for this person. And because the Page of Cups is here and we have the King of Cups too, I do think for some of you, this is going to be romance. But we also have this 9 of Pentacles. And I think part of what you are going to teach this person and part of what you are going to encourage in this person's life is that it's okay to put themselves first. And it's okay to do things for themselves. And it's okay for them to allow themselves to receive. Because we also have the Ace of Cups. And this actually checks out with the energies where I think the person coming in or coming back in for you is the wolf. And I think part of what this wolf person is going to learn and part of why you're going to be important in their life is because you are going to not only give them love, caring, kindness, attention, but you're going to show them that it's okay for them to fill their own cup before they fill everybody else's. You're going to show them it's okay for them to just receive and say thank you. And you're going to show them that there are people out there that don't just want to take from them, that there are people out there that want to give to them as well. You will be bringing a lot of bliss and a lot of abundance to this person's life. And I also think that you're going to be somebody who is going to help them celebrate themselves. And part of what you're going to do, pile number 2, is you are going to appreciate what this person does for you. And I don't think many people say thank you to this other person, to this person that's coming in for you. I don't think many people, I think some people take them for granted. And I think that that's true for both of you. Regardless of who you are, I think for both of these people, they've been taken for granted from time to time. And part of what you're going to bring into this person's life is almost like childlike excitement. And it almost feels like this person is going to age backwards, if you will. Like they're going to feel so excited. And you're going to open this person's heart. Whether it's platonic or not, whether it's somebody coming back in or somebody new, you will open this person's heart. And I think pile number 2, you're somebody who's very thoughtful. And when you show up for this person, you are going to really take into consideration who they are when you connect to them. I have to say, I think this is a group where there is romance here. For a lot of you, this feels very romantic. And if it doesn't start out romantic, it feels like it can lead into romance. But yeah, there's a lot of excitement. And I also think that you're just going to fill their heart up with gratitude and with possibility for what could be. That's actually very beautiful. Let's take a look at what will you experience together. So what can you experience together? Or what will you experience together? The 2 of Wands, Temperance, and the Fool. Wow. This is twice for this group with the Fool card. What you're going to experience together is a brand new beginning. For those of you that resonate with this is somebody from your past kind of coming back in, or you already know who this person is, there's a new beginning, and there is the evolution, the transformation of what was into something completely new. This is both of you growing and choosing to do something completely different and choosing to go on a completely different type of adventure together. For those of you where this is somebody completely new, there's a lot of adventure. There's like a lot of just having fun, doing different types of things, different activities, exploring together, a lot of curious energy here where both of you are just experimenting and having a good time with one another. This could be the person where it's like, we are going to go to this brand new restaurant that we've never been before. We're going to try completely new foods. We're going to travel to new places. We're going to try completely new hobbies. There's a lot of experimenting. There's a lot of just being curious together and stepping out of your comfort zone. Again, whether that is through the lens of romance or through the lens of something more platonic in nature. But you are both going to explore opportunities available to you. And you are both going to welcome in new opportunities and new adventures. And it feels like this person, this person is my partner in crime. And we get to explore it, and we get to figure out what we want to do. And for some of you, this is going to be a travel buddy, whether platonic or not. This feels like a travel buddy, somebody that you just get to do things with. For some of you, this could even be a roommate, or down the line, you can live with this person that's coming in as well. This is somebody that you're also going to be able to trust. You're going to feel like you can trust them, and they are going to earn your trust, and you're going to earn their trust. But I think early on, there's a level of, I can really trust this person, that's going to come through for both of you. Let me think. I did something for pile number 1. Do I want to do the same thing here? Because I am getting a little bit of... You know what? Yes. 1 second. Okay, so for this reading, I did not pick romance cards because this wasn't meant to be romance. So I didn't want to pick romance cards for every single pile. And there was no way for me to know what was going to come out until I saw the cards. But I am going to shuffle some Messages of Love Oracle cards for those of you that resonate with this being a romantic situation. Just anything that I may be missing, anything that my pile number 2s need to know. I feel like I need to shuffle that again. All right, let's go. For my pile number 2s, anything that I'm missing, anything that my pile number 2s need to know. Pile number 2, new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. So for some of you, this is going to be somebody completely new. And for some of you, this is going to be love related. Again, only take these as they resonate. I have the rest of the reading there. Awakening, someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. For those of you that resonate with, you already know who this is. I do feel the person, if it's somebody that's coming back, they're going through a very deep awakening and through understanding what it's like to not have you around. Then we have mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. And I also think that for those of you that resonate with somebody coming back around, this person is learning their lesson. But this is also you, this connection, whatever type of connection this is for you, this is coming in as a result of you doing the work, and it's almost like you've earned this, right? And trust. It is safe for you to trust in this situation. So you can trust yourself. You can trust this person coming in for you in this situation. Let's take a look at what the advice for you is. We're going to start with this card right here, and we have awareness, live in the moment, be conscious of your thoughts, look for the signs and guidance. So pile number 2, trust yourself. Be aware, look around you, be present, ground yourself in the present moment. And also, again, really take notice of those signs when you can, because I do think for this group, there's going to be a little bit of confusion. But really taking in the present moment is going to help you to identify the signs as they come up. Let's see what else we have for you. Pile number 2. Spirit self, be who you are as you are. So this is a reminder to be your authentic self, to be vulnerable, to show up as you are. You don't have to change yourself. You don't have to fit into anyone's idea of who you should be. That's going to be very important. And with this person that's coming in for you, whatever the type of relationship is that's coming in for you, this is about you being your true self and not trying to change yourself, not trying to fit in to something that you are not. Let's take a look at your final card, Power of the Divine Masculine. Very interesting. I am going to read from the book for this one, and this is from the Lightworker Oracle. And this is the Fierce Love 1111 edition. Let's take a look at what this card says. All right, so it says, an empowering energy seeks expression from within. It wishes to free you from confusion, paralysis, and stagnancy, stirring you into consciously chosen action, greater discipline, and focus. It's time to end the frustration of feeling like you are repeating old patterns. You are ready to break through into a new way of life. Feel inspired, be energized, and focus now on your dreams, aspirations, and desires. Take steps to manifest them on the physical plane. Ooh. And I'm going to show you the invocation for this card, pile number 2. If you want to screenshot it and try it later or, read through it, whatever it is that you want to do. If it doesn't matter to you, ignore this. But I'm sorry, I have shaky hands. I had coffee I wasn't supposed to. But pile number 2, that is what I have for you. Claim this in the comments. Let's see, what is your affirmation? I am ready for adventure and love. Because that is what you are ready for. You are ready for adventure and love. Pile number 2, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all the things that YouTube loves that help me and the channel out so much. Share the video if you think it's worth sharing. Let me know what you'd like to see next in the comment section below. Stay tuned for the next poll. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I am sending so much love, so many blessings, and we will talk soon. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be your reading if you were drawn to the Emperor card from the Addams family tarot deck. And we are going to place Mr. Gomez right over there. As a reminder, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. You know yourself best. If it does not fit, do not force it to fit. I did do a reading breakdown for this reading, so it's timestamped below where it's going to tell you exactly what we are going to cover. I highly suggest checking that out. That way you know if this is how you want to spend your time today. So we are going to start by looking at who you are and who is coming in for you. So for this portion, my intention is that you are going to be on the left and the person coming in for you is going to be on the right. That being said, sometimes the energies can be flip-flopped where you'll be here, they'll be here. But if this doesn't sound like you and this doesn't sound like you, it's quite possible that this isn't your pile. So try choosing a different pile. Let's get started. So person 1, ooh, we have the hawk. Then we have Neptune in the 7th house with Libra, balance, deeply spiritual partnerships, trustworthy, gives more than receives, perfectionist, unconditionally loving, seeks spiritual connection with others, dreamy, brings out the best in others. Actions that demonstrate your unconditional love must be balanced, or your giving impulses will make you a victim of those who take advantage of your offerings. And we're going to talk about that. And then we have the Now card. Love that energy, pile number 3. And then for the second, we have the Eagle. I actually believe these energies are very similar. I think this card, I think they were actually consecutive cards. I think one comes right after the other. Don't know which one, but yeah, they were definitely consecutive. Then we have Joy. Didn't mean to reveal that one yet. It was supposed to be this one. And we have Saturn in the 5th house with Leo. I will become your own inner authority. And it says overly conservative, stifled creativity, blocked self-expression, restraints fun, feels guilty for having a good time, conforms to the expectations of others. Identify and align with your own inner values to express who you are as an individual. Look for structure that harmonize. I can't speak today. Whatever. With these values. I give up. Mercury retrograde as I record this, even though it's timeless. All right. Pile number 3. Let's talk about it. Also, I want to mention these cards are new. And that deck says everything. The good, the bad, the ugly. But we're going to talk about what it all means. So let's talk about the Hawk person. Then we'll talk about the Eagle person. First and foremost, with the Hawk, we have air energy represented. So I was going to say Aries. Air energy is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Neptune and Libra over there. So we have a little bit of water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And we have Libra energy. And with the Now, I would say we have Earth energy, Cancer. Goodness me, I can't think of the signs today. We have Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So we kind of have a little bit of everything represented. If you don't hear your sign, it doesn't mean that it's not your reading. It's just take it as extra confirmation. So let's talk about who this Hawk person is. And I want to say these two have a lot in common. They also have some differences, but we're going to talk about it. So with this Hawk person, this is somebody, first and foremost, whenever I see the Hawk or the Eagle, this is somebody who is very good at seeing things from different perspectives. This is somebody who is very intuitive. I would say that the Hawk person is more than likely very clairvoyant, so with the gift of clear seeing. This Hawk person is someone who is very observant as well. They're very good at picking up on the energies of other people. They're very good at people reading and just picking up on people's energies. This Hawk person really values relationships and they really want to have meaningful, deep connections with the people that they connect to. I will also say that the Hawk person is very good at keeping themselves grounded and keeping themselves present, though I don't think that was always the case for this person. I think it's something that this person has learned to do. It's almost like acquired the skill of grounding. I would not be surprised if this is somebody that has a grounding routine or somebody that does a lot of exercising in their day-to-day life or some sort of body movement. It could be stretching. It could be something with moving their body and keeping themselves present. The Hawk person is very good when it comes to attention to detail. I would not be surprised if this is somebody who does work where they do have to have attention to detail and where they have to pay a close eye to what's going on around them. Regardless, this is somebody who does pay a lot of attention to detail. And I do think that this is somebody who is spiritual. I would not be surprised if the Hawk person either grew up in a religious household or a spiritual household. And I think that the Hawk person really values spirituality and their spiritual beliefs, their spiritual connections. One thing about the Hawk person is that the Hawk person is very good at receiving, messages from spirit. And I don't know if this is something that the hawk person does intentionally, meaning like I don't know if this is somebody who could be like a tarot reader, if this is somebody who does meditations to connect to spirit, if this is somebody who just has the gift of mediumship, but it feels like this person is quite tuned in and quite able to connect to the universe, spirit as a whole, and they're able to decipher messages. I also think that this hawk person is very focused, and they have the ability to focus on what it is that they desire, and they have the ability to really manifest what it is that they desire. And I also think that part of what's important for the hawk, and part of what the hawk really wants to spend time on, is developing the right types of connections, whether it's friendships, whether it's romantic, or even with family. I do think this hawk person really makes it a point to create time and space to connect with others. At times, I do think the hawk person can struggle with making decisions, and part of that is because they can see so many different possibilities and they can see things from different points of view. I also think that this hawk person is constantly changing their mind and changing their perspective, which can be frustrating to them. I think at times they get frustrated with themselves because of how often they can change their mind and they can change their outlook on a specific situation. There's something about the hawk that really stands out. There's something very beautiful about this person. For some, there's something about the way that this person styles the hair. It could be the way that the hair is dyed, something about the fullness of the hair that's coming through. It's very specific, so take it if it resonates. And the hawk person is almost like a cheerleader to the people that are around them. Like, this is somebody who really wants to lift other people up and really encourage other people to go after their dreams and to be the best that they can be. And one thing about the hawk is I do think the hawk does struggle with perfectionism, especially because this is somebody who is so intelligent, and this is somebody who can see so many possibilities. But the hawk person is much harder on themselves than they are when it comes to other people. So it really feels like this hawk person can give like the best advice. This hawk person can be so compassionate, so encouraging. But when it comes to themselves, they can be very harsh at times. There's something very beautiful about the hawk. There's something about the way that this person walks. There's something about the way that this person carries themselves that is very beautiful. There's also something almost mysterious about the hawk person. Like they carry this energy of sensuality and mystery to them. It's very interesting. The hawk person comes across as very well put together, which can be intimidating to some people. That's coming through. Take it if it resonates. This is somebody who is very giving. This person is constantly giving to others. One thing that the hawk person is learning throughout their lifetime is how to be more receptive, how to receive, how to be able to just receive without feeling the need to give back or to return it, right? Like, because sometimes it's okay to just say, you know, thank you for that, or yes, I'll take that. Yes, I'll accept the offer. But let's talk about the eagle person. So we have a lot of air between these two. The eagle card is also air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Then we have Saturn, which is Earth energy, Capricorn being represented there. We have Leo energy being represented. And then we have the fire signs being represented, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And again, you don't have to be one of those signs for this reading to resonate. It's just to give you additional information and for those of you that enjoy hearing about the zodiac signs. But who is this eagle person? It's very interesting because these two have so much in common. And one thing about the eagle person is that the eagle is very intelligent. The eagle is also very laser focused, like the hawk person. And the eagle is very spiritually connected as well. Like, I think these are two people that have such a strong connection to spirit and such a strong connection to faith of some kind. And whether it's God, goddess, higher power, universe, I think both of these people believe in something bigger than themselves. And this eagle person is someone who is constantly going through and finding the things that they have to improve upon and finding the areas in their life that require transformation. But the thing about the eagle person is that this person is very optimistic, very hopeful, and almost like very joyful, very bright, very happy. And this eagle person values truth and honesty above pretty much anything else. And this is someone who not only values truth and honesty, but they carry themselves, right? They speak the truth. They are honest and they live their truth. I do feel that this eagle person has a very strong throat chakra. And this is someone who has gone through more than one spiritual awakening and more than one dark night of the soul. And no matter how hard things get for this eagle person, they always find the inner drive to keep going. And this person has heavy Saturn karma that they carry. And part of what they experience is that they're constantly having to reinvent themselves or reinvent their understanding of themselves and the world around them. And I think that this eagle person has done a lot of work to identify exactly who they are. And I have to say, I think this is somebody that has been through very difficult experiences. And I think that this is somebody who has had to learn how to give themselves permission to be who they are, but also to enjoy themselves and to allow themselves to be who they are. And I also think that this eagle person has had to do a lot of work when it comes to breaking free from the expectations of others. And I think for some, this is specifically the expectations of family that kind of kept this person almost trapped for a while, or they were kind of living their life to please others, but it feels like it had to do with family. I would not be surprised if it was like parents or grandparents or somebody in the family for most. But I think that where this person is at today is in a place where they have learned how to embrace their own truth and their own authenticity, and where they've learned to live for themselves, and not in a way that's selfish, but in a way that allows them to be the best version of themselves and in a way that allows them to break free from the control of other people or from the expectations of other people. I would not be surprised if this person has a Leo North Node. And they could have Saturn in the 5th house, but I would not be surprised if this person has a Leo North Node. But let's take a look at what are the connecting energies between these two. So what connects these two together? Man holding a coin. And then we have Healer of the Ages. Okay, very interesting. So when it comes to these two and how these two connect, or what connects these two to one another, I think out of all the piles, this one is going to have more possibilities as to what these two are going to mean to one another. For some of you, I think this is a person that you either could work with. This is a person that can be like a mentor, a boss. This could be a coworker. This could be somebody that you go into business with. This could be somebody that you have some sort of business partnership with or collaboration with. For others of you, this could be a friend outside of work. This could be somebody that is more platonic in nature. And for a very select few of you, and take this as it resonates, this could be possibly romantic, but I think for most of you, this is more platonic. I think this is a connection where for this group, this feels like a friendship. This feels, for some of you, this is like a best friend that's going to be coming in. And there is a lot of healing here through this connection, through this partnership. Let's take a look. Let's keep going because I want to see what we have here. Signs and synchronicities before you meet this person. Ooh, 10 of Swords. The High Priestess. Yeah, this is very spiritual in nature. Knight of Swords. Okay. So, pile number 3, the signs and synchronicities as you are about to meet this person, as you are about to connect with this person. I think this is a group where in your gut, you're going to feel this person's presence coming into your life, where you're going to feel like, you know, I'm about to meet somebody, or there's a level of consciously trying to manifest this in, consciously trying to bring this person in. I also think that when you are about to meet this person, some of you are going to start to feel more hopeful. Some of you are going to feel more energetic. It's almost like you are feeling more optimistic, especially for those of you that are going through a difficult period in your life. I think that's going to be absolutely a thing. For some of you, you may be seeing crows or ravens or some sort of bird that is more like medium to like larger bird, that you're going to notice them. And I always like to preface this by saying, like, if you go out and there are like 50 crows or 50 ravens or just a bunch of birds every time you go out, that's probably just your day-to-day life. But if you're somebody who doesn't always notice these birds or like always notice this, that's when that synchronicity kind of kicks in for you. So keep that in mind. I really feel like for this group, when you meet this person, you're going to be going through a period in your life where it's not the easiest, right? Like there's a level of heaviness here that you're going to be going through before you meet this person. I also think intuitively, you're going to be guided to take action steps that are going to align you to connecting with this person and to meeting up with them. So following your intuition, you may feel like a lot more intuitive hints. You may have some sort of like ideas that come up. You may have some dreams about this person. You may be meditating and you may kind of see their presence. For some of you, It could be that you meet someone or somebody in your circle, somebody that you already know, tries to introduce you to someone that they think would be a good friend or a good person for you to meet in whatever way you are supposed to connect to this person. You may meet this person around a full moon. For some of you, this is going to be very specific, but I'm getting October 2025. Take that if it resonates. For some of you, you're going to notice your ideas are going to be flowing. You're going to be receiving new ideas, new downloads right before you meet this person, right before this person comes into your life. For some of you, there may also be the arrival of a new spirit guide right around the time you are about to meet this person. Some of you are going to repeatedly hear this person's name. So there may be a name that stands out to you, maybe a name that you don't usually have to interact with, where that name keeps coming up in one way or another. And when you meet this person, you find out like that's their name. That's coming through here as well. Let's take a look at this person's intentions. Once you meet them, once you connect with them, what are their intentions? I want to see what this is because the other two piles felt very clear as to what the type of connection was. This pile, I'm going to be honest, I'm not getting much of anything yet. Six of Wands, or it could just be, I shouldn't say I'm not getting much of anything, but it can be so many different things. Six of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Hermit. Pile number 3, when it comes to their intentions, this person wants you to be successful. This person wants you to reach your goals. This person wants the best for you. And I almost am getting that this person wants you to feel at ease with yourself. This person wants you to experience harmony, to experience inner peace. This person's intentions for you is for you to trust yourself at a deep level. For you to believe in yourself in the same way that this person is going to believe in you. This person wants to inspire you. And this person wants to help you build something completely new for yourself. This is very interesting energy because I think for most of you, this is going to be it's almost like this person is like a really good friend or a mentor, like a best friend or somebody that you go into business with for some of you. Because it's like they want to inspire you, but they also want you to act on your inspiration, and they want to... If somebody here is a writer, this is very specific. Only take this if it resonates. If somebody here is a writer and you're trying to publish something, this could be somebody that works with a publisher, or this could be like an editor. This could be somebody that is here to boost you up creatively, help you creatively. This person wants to help you manifest your desires. And through the manifestation of your desires, they want to see you be successful. They want you to understand your worth as well. Pile number 3, if you are a creative in any way, I know I just said writer, forget writer. That's part of the message, but if you're creative in any way, if you are doing content creation, if you are an artist, if you do anything creative in any way, I think this person coming in is going to help you move to the next level. This person wants to help you accomplish something. And I think for some of you, there's some level of business partnership in this. Some of you could be an influencer and this person is here like on the back end. Like, is this an editor of some sort? If this is a publisher, is this somebody that marketing? This could be somebody investing in your idea. This could be somebody investing in a project. This could be somebody that you are a business partner to. Because they want you to be successful. They want you to be seen. They want you to get all that you deserve. Like, they want the best for you. They're very encouraging. And they want to boost you up. They want the best for you. I want to see. This is so interesting. How will this person be important in your life? So how are they going to be important in your life? The Tower card. They're coming in to change things. They're coming in. They're going to help you. Ooh, the 9 of Wands. Okay. And then Strength card. Pile number 3, this person is going to come in and anything that's not working in your life, anything that is falling apart, they're going to help you rebuild. But in order to help you rebuild, they're going to help you get rid of what's not working. This person is going to help you push past your limits. For some of you, this could even be like a therapist. This could be like a coach. Oh, this is very interesting energy. And it's interesting because you chose Gomez Addams. And one thing about Gomez, like Gomez and Morticia are obviously a romantic relationship. But one thing about Gomez is he's Morticia's hype man. He's her number one fan. He wants the best for her and his family. And whoever this is, in a way, carries that energy, even though I don't necessarily think this is a romantic partner. I think for most of you, like 9 out of 10 of you, this is not going to be romantic at all. But it's that vibe. It's like this person is going to change your life because they're going to help you. Anything that's not working is going to go. And anything that's an obstacle, anything that's in the way is also going to be cleared. And this person is going to help you do that. This person is going to help you connect to your strength, to your courage. They're going to help you push past your limits to get to where you want to be. For some of you, this could even be a teacher that is coming in to teach you something, a mentor. And they're going to challenge your beliefs about yourself in the best way possible. They're going to help you gain a different perspective. And they're going to help you determine exactly who you are. They're going to help you gain trust in yourself and in your process. This person is going to help you find motivation. They're going to motivate you. And they're going to encourage you. They're going to help you perfect your craft. There's something that, like, this is you living your best life and you becoming the best version of yourself with this person that's coming in just like pushing you forward. And it just feels very encouraging. Like, I'm not necessarily getting that they're doing it because there's something in it for them other than they want the best for you. And they are going to be very compassionate towards you, but at the same time, they're also going to like push you forward. It's like they're helping you unlock your magic. They're helping you unlock the master file of who you are and how you can manifest your dreams and desires. This is very powerful. I want to see, maybe this is going to help us more. I want to see how you are going to be important in their life. We have the 4 of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. We have Death. Did we have Death already in this pile? Maybe not. Okay. Pile number 3. So how are you going to be important in their life? We have the Four of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Death card. There's a transformation that's also happening for them as a result of this connection. I feel like it's going to be very interesting because it almost feels like through this person connecting with you and through this person being there for you, they're also getting something out of it. So for some of you, this is going to be like a business partner or somebody that you create something with. Because it's almost like you coming into their life is going to give them their own mental freedom, like their own ability to, it's like you being in their life gives them the permission or gives them the time to do their own shadow work and to do their own healing. So there is like a mutual healing connection here. And there's self-love for them here as well. For some of you, this could absolutely be a business partner. For some of you, this could be a therapist, a coach, where if that's the case, what they are it's like satisfaction. It would make sense if this is a business partner because I do think this person is also getting something out of this. Because you're bringing options into their life. And it's like through the connection, you're both healing. You are both transforming. Let me just reach for a deck. 1 second. I always say 1 second, like I'm not just going to pause the video and it's going to be like less than a second for you. Pile number 3. We're going to use the Nightmare Before Christmas deck to clarify this. Can you clarify how my pile number 3s are going to be important in this person's life? Let's clarify this Four of Swords. Let's clarify this Eight of Swords. I actually want to shuffle, cut the deck again. This is very interesting. And let's clarify this Death card. I think this is a pile where there's going to be a lot of different options. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Presents, so the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a level of this person is going to get some sort of payback to this, and I do feel like it could very well be financial. The Moon, clarifying the Four of Swords. The Ace of Needles, clarifying the Eight of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune, clarifying the Death card. So yeah, change and transformation, clarifying change and transformation. Pile number 3. You are going to change this person's life. There's material and tangible changes to this person's life as a result of you being around. But there's also like emotional satisfaction. So if this is somebody that like, let's say that you are somebody who's creative and this is like an editor, this is like a publisher, this is a manager of some sort, or this is somebody who's investing. Obviously, through them investing in you and believing in you, they're also going to get some sort of financial kickback. They're going to get some sort of like financial satisfaction, material satisfaction. That's coming through. But there's also a lot of emotional here. So this is somebody that can also become a friend, or somebody that like there's more than one level to this connection. And for those of you where you're more identifying, like maybe this is like a therapist, maybe this is like a coach, maybe it's more of like a professional, like there's a lot of satisfaction. So yeah, they may be getting paid, right? Like whether it's you're going through insurance, you're just paying them out of pocket, like yeah, they're getting that payment, but there's also like a level of connection and healing that they're going through as a result of the partnership here. I think I want to say for most of you, there's levels to this, but I don't think this is a pile where there's romance here. But let's take a look at what will you experience together. Four of Wands. The Empress card. Yeah, there's a lot of abundance here. Four of Pentacles. Pile number 3, what I think you're going to experience with this person is you're going to reach milestones together. Like I think, especially for you, pile number 3, like I think you're going to reach different milestones in your life. I think you are going to have some level of success in your life where you can actually celebrate something that feels almost tangible. Even if it's like, oh, look at how far I've made it, where now I can see that a year ago I was here and now I am here. That's coming through. So what you are going to experience together is very beautiful, because there's connection here, but there's also so much celebration. There's abundance. There is money. There is kind of being able to get back payback for your time and energy, for your creation, with the Empress card being here. This is like you both experiencing giving birth to something, whether it's like a project, an idea, a creative endeavor, whether it's the connection of body, mind, and spirit. There's abundance here. There's fertility here. And I don't necessarily think for this group it's like fertility as in babies. As a matter of fact, this is, out of all the decks I have, this is probably one of the only decks where the Empress is not pregnant. Because I think that this is very just more symbolic than actually signifying like the birth of an actual child. This feels like you're bringing something into this world together, and you are creating security for one another, for both of you, as a result of this, and you are creating stability, you are creating success together. There's a lot of gratitude here that's going to be experienced as well. I think the savings account for both of you are going to be, it's going to be doing what it needs to be doing for most of you. Yeah, I think this, for most of you, this is going to be like somebody that is going to help you out in a very significant way, but they're also getting something out of it. I mean, we have 3 cards that speak to abundance. I also think that as a result of this, you are both going to experience more time and space to relax and to kind of take a time out and to be able to slow down. But there's success here. There is the reaching of something. You're both reaching something together. A very important milestone together. Let me look at what is the advice for you. So we're going to start by looking at this card here as advice for you. Miracles. Yeah. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. And pile number 3, you don't need to know exactly how this person is going to show up. You don't need to know exactly how this person is going to help you. But I think for some of you, you already have an idea of the type of energy that this person is going to bring into your life. And this feels like together, it's almost like you're going to create a miracle with this person. Like something that maybe both of you didn't think was possible, or both of you didn't think would happen as fast or as easy. Because this feels like a partnership, but this feels, again, there's levels to this, but there's something that's being created. Let's take a look at what else we have here for you. Perspective: a calm and clear mind is free to see differently. So, how you view your current situation, what your current perspective is, how you think things need to unfold, this could be a good time to really check in with yourself and making sure that you are allowing space for spontaneity and you are allowing yourself to be flexible. I want to see what this card is. Fierce Presence. That's a beautiful card. I don't think I've ever seen that card. All right, we're going to read from the book for this card, and this is from the Lightworker Oracle, Fierce Love 1111 edition. Let's see, what do we have here? So it says, within your soul is an amplitude of strength and courage. Yet this does not mean that you must always approach your life path as a warrior heading into battle. Take a moment to consciously exhale. You will gain energy through this release and perhaps even see things in a new and more optimistic light. Shifting into a more present state of being will help you see clearly, to be empowered to resolve any troubles, and successfully lay foundations for a more beautiful future. Let your presence be fierce whilst allowing your heart to remain trusting, relaxed, and open. And pile number 3, I think that's what's coming through for this pile, is that whoever this is, this person is going to help you with something that is a part of your purpose, something that is your heart's desire. And you don't have to control how that's going to happen. You don't have to doubt that it is going to happen. I want to show you the invocation for this card. If you want to pause the video, take a screenshot so you can read it. You can read it out loud and partake in it if that's something that you want. But pile number 3. I hope you give me, for this pile especially, I can't wait to see what you think about this reading. But pile number 3. Claim it in the comments. I am aligned with my purpose, because you are, and this person coming in is going to help you take things to the next level, and it's going to be a partnership that is going to help both of you. But I'm very curious what you think, pile number 3. Let me know. Also, pile number 3, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all the things that YouTube loves and all the things that help me and the channel out so much. Also, share the video if you think it's worth sharing. Let me know what else you'd like to see next. Stay tuned for the next poll of what we will cover next week. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I am sending so much love, so many blessings, and we will talk soon. Bye for now.